Hey y'all, I'm Wilson. Welcome to my little shop here. Y'all kind of bear with me this morning. I was up late last night getting these two little pull-outs finished up. They got to go out this morning. But anyway, I thought I'd take a few minutes, show y'all what I got here. This is a neat little project if you've never built one. And when I was first started out in cabinets, 30-something years ago, everybody used to build their own in the shop. You know, we used to build all our own doors, drawers, pull-outs, anything like that we'd build in the shop. But now it's got to where everything's so easy to order, we can just build the cabinet boxes and then order doors, drawers, pull-outs, all that, put it together. It's so much easier. That's what most people do. Because right now, cabinets is a production business. You can't make money unless you're just putting them out left and right. Unless you have a real high-end shop and you're charging the right price to where you can afford to take the time to do everything in-house. But anyway, right now the only time we build these is when it's oddball size and there's no other choice really, or if we're in just a real rush to get something done. And these are a little oddball. These are for a vanity. And this is one of the shorter vanities. It's the 32-inch tall. Well, 32 with the countertop and everything. 31 1/4, 32 with the countertop. But it's for the shorter vanities. Don't hardly ever see them anymore. Used to, that's all we did, but now everybody's doing a kitchen height vanity and you hardly ever see the shorter ones. But I'm just running my mouth here. Let me get back to what I was talking about. These are just simple little pull-outs, adjustable shelves. I've got hidden tracks, but I've got side mount tracks. I've got them hidden on the inside, and those are soft close. I've just got this thing screwed down to the one screw holding it down to my little table here just so I can show y'all. But that's it, soft close tracks, side mounts. Alright, anyway, it's real simple. Y'all can see what it is. Just a face frame on each side and adjustable shelves, and these shelves, I've just got them dadoed in the back so they fit on the shelf pins. And I'm going to stick y'all up here on my little camera stand for a minute. I'm going to kind of go over how I built these. Like I say, it's an interesting little project if you've never done them. Like I say, it's easier to order them, but if you can't find what you want, you can always build it. These right here, this is 1/2-inch plywood. Got two little dados, I don't know if you can see it, just got two dados running down there. 5/8 poplar nailed to each side. I was in a rush, so I went ahead and just through nailed it and puttied it. If you look close enough, you can see the nail holes, but it's all puttied up nice, so it's not that big a deal. Production, I would have probably dadoed these, clamped them, and tried to go without the nails. Sometimes when you're in a rush, you kind of got to do what you got to do. But anyway, that's that. I got 2-inch poplar, 5/8 thick, 1/2-inch plywood. The grooves on it, that's the shelves. Adjustable shelf poles. Now I've got a line boring machine, so I can drill those with that. Makes it a lot easier. If you don't have one, which a lot of hobbyists don't have one. If you're only in your garage working on part-time stuff, you probably don't have one. But you can make a jig, get the right bit, and make up a little plywood jig, and you can drill them without having to have a line bore machine. Anyway, let me take this thing, if I can figure out where the buttons are. I'm going to take it off of there and show you what I've got. I hope y'all can see here, but you see what I've done. I let the bottom hang down, attach my inner tracks to that. Like I say, y'all bear with me. I was up late last night and I am really dragging this morning. Unscrew that so I can get it and show it to you, but I'm going to show you this. This is 5/8 poplar. Try to get it to where y'all can see. Like I say, I was up late last night and I don't know if y'all can see or not. But anyway, this is what we got, 1/2 inch or 5/8 poplar. Bear with me here, I am way off. Anyway, 5/8 thick poplar frame. I've got 3/4 side stiles, 3/4 wide side stiles. I got a 3-inch bottom rail, 1.5 inch top rail. I put that frame together and it's 5/8, so I didn't use the pocket screws or anything like that. I just glued it and through nailed right through there. And then it's just a matter of 4 pieces of plywood, sandwiching it together, nailing it together, glue it real good. You want to glue everything real good. And that's all that is. A box with frame on each side. It's real simple to do. Now normally, you see this front, I'm going to show you this. I got this little 1/4 inch lip here. Normally I would have used a piece of 3/4 plywood for that, but I did not have none. Now a door mounts on that. That's the back of the cabinet. A door mounts on this side, so you don't see the front and the back at all. And a door, there's no problem mounting a door, even with the 1/2 inch. You can take 1.25 inch screw, just like it was a piece of 3/4. Put you a couple of screws right here up top, and a couple of screws right there in the bottom. Screw the door to it. Take this, screw into the bottom of the cabinet, and you're pretty much done. And I'm going to show you this. This is just plywood here. I've got 2-inch pieces of 3/4, and I got a piece of 1/2 inch plywood. That's my bottom. Now when I put that together, to make sure that these tracks work good, what I did was I mounted the track onto this plywood, and then I took this piece of plywood and put it in the tracks. And this little piece of 1/2 inch, after this is already in here, I took that piece of 1/2 inch, lined it up, put it on top, and then just tacked it off and just screwed down into it so that everything lines up the way it needs to be. If you've never used these side mount tracks, they can be a little tricky. You got to get them just right. Just right as far as the measurement in between them, or it'll drag when it tries to shut. And then it's just a matter, if you're in the cabinet, you can pull these all the way out. Just get it started in that first part, make sure it goes back. And there it is. Now use side mount tracks on here. If you ever want to do one of these and you want to do it like this, use side mount tracks. I'm going to give you that bit of advice right now. Use the side mount tracks. If you try the under mount tracks on something like this, it's so narrow, those undermount tracks will let it have too much slop side to side. It'll rub the opening when you're trying to open it, and you can't get the door to be right because it keeps wanting to flop back and forth. But with these side mounts, I'm going to hold it right here. With these side mounts, there's very little deflection, so it holds itself a lot better than the undermount tracks in a situation like this. And that's it. And I've just got this, like I say, grooved to where it fits right on those shelf pins. Just got to make sure the shelf pins don't twist on you when you're putting it in there. And there you go. Simple little pull-out rack. They're real easy to build. And like I say, it's just poplar and plywood. Nail it, glue it together. It's real simple to build. Back when I first started building cabinets, everybody that did anything like these, they would use side mount tracks and mount them at the top where they're exposed. It works real good because it's hanging and it gives it less wiggle room there. But I don't like seeing those tracks. Everybody wants the hidden tracks now. So I've been trying to work out something to hide them and do something like this, and this is what I've come up with. Seems to work real good. I'm kind of still in the stages of tweaking it. I think next time I'm going to bring my shelf holes out a little further apart if I have to build one. But that's it. That's all I wanted to show y'all this morning. Like I say, I just thought it might be a little interesting for y'all. It's a neat little project anyway. But that is pretty much it. And y'all, I am sorry I have been all over the place this morning. Like I say, I was up late last night and I am just a little bit befuddled this morning. But anyway, that's what I got. I'm going to get on off of here so I can get me another cup of coffee and try to wake up some more. Y'all, I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a good one, and I will see you on the next one.